simply put, I have a passion for service. And I know, again, that may come across as someone who's just campaigning for office, but I'm not in it for the money. And actually, if I do win, I'll take a pay cut. I'm fortunate enough to be employed by ArcelorMittal, which is one of the, I feel, one of the very best employers in Richland County. But when the opportunity presented itself, when Dan Hardwick dropped out, it was just something that I discussed with my wife. She knows I've always had an interest in community. I've always been a part of the community, being on Lexington Council. And I said, hey, there's an opportunity open. I enjoy this career path, so to speak. And we discussed it, and I guess here we are. It's just something I enjoy. And I say that not to come across as I'm out campaigning, but I truly enjoy just trying to serve and better the community you live in. You hear oftentimes, well, we don't want a career politician. Well, someone can't look at my background and say, hey, this guy's done nothing but sit in political office. I work in the manufacturing industry. I have for the past 10 years. So I bring with my background a little bit of business background, a little bit of understanding financials. On the flip side, you often hear people when someone's running at a county level for the first time, or any level for that matter, well, this person's never held office, doesn't have any public experience. Well, since 2012, I've sat on Lexington Village Council. So, I bring with my skill set public piece, private sector, and then the third piece, which I feel is extremely important in the position, is my legal background. Being certified to practice law in the state of Ohio, you develop experience in reading law, understanding law, learning how to work under the guidelines that are set forth by the Ohio Revised Code. County commissioners do not have home rule. They are guided by what the law tells them they can or cannot do. And I think that's where my legal background comes into play. So I bring with a legal background, a little legal piece, public sector piece, and a private sector piece. So I think I do bring a unique skill set that could benefit the residents of Richland County. But one of the things I want to do is get the county's budget in a strong fiscal position. And I'm not just talking about 2017. One of the things we do in the business sector is 5-year budget planning. Let's see your capital budgets. What do you anticipate labor costs being? Let's look at our facilities costs moving forward. I mean, we were all impacted by the sales tax increase. And that was a result of a budget shortfall. So you put a budget in a strong, stable, fiscal, nice cash position, and what it does is it develops confidence in your area, which in turn spurs economic development, and people aren't concerned of raising taxes. Maybe they'll go out and spend a little more. I think it is extremely important to partner with local law enforcement, schools, and that's being done now, but I think you need to broaden that, because the key is never getting, and it's not just a child, but I think if you can get to a person of young age early on and make them aware or cognizant of the dangers of opiate addiction, I think that's putting your best foot forward. I don't think we're ever going to stop it, and I'm not going to sit here and say, oh yeah, I'm going to come in if I'm elected and I'm going to really get my hands and I'm going to really tackle and solve this opiate problem. But I do think you can make inroads.